Hi everyone. I'm able to make a video again. I was asked by Stephanie to make a video about breastfeeding and the pros and cons of breastfeeding, as well as to tell you guys whether breastfeeding hurts or not. um, I'm going to start by telling you what I found most difficult about breastfeeding. After my oldest was born, after my oldest was born, that's when I found it most difficult to breastfeed. It's because after the birth, the first time I ever fed her, it actually did hurt a little bit. It's because I wasn't used to breastfeeding, and my breasts were very sensitive after having my daughter. After getting over that and getting used to breastfeeding, everything felt normal. I felt good. Another a pro to breastfeeding is I lost weight with both my babies very fast because they say the fat from your body is used to make the breast milk as well as the water and the nutrients that you take into your body. So with that, I went back to my pre-pregnancy weight twice, just really fast with breastfeeding exclusively for the first year or so of my oldest. So my youngest daughter, she's 5 months right now, and I'm still breastfeeding her. Another pro about breastfeeding that I found was that it was very easy to do. It was kind of more of an on-demand thing rather than bottle feeding, where you have to take the time to make the bottles, and babies may be fussy between the times that you're making the bottles unless you make them ahead of time. So with breastfeeding, I found that it was quick and easy. You could do it anywhere. And I found that my daughters were healthy, growing fast. There's no problems with breastfeeding. I've heard of this misconception that breastfeeding makes your breasts saggier. I found that actually that's not true. My breasts began getting saggy, sort of saggy when I actually was first pregnant, and my breasts are going through all the changes to get ready for breastfeeding. So they say that's the misconception that breastfeeding makes your breast saggy, when it's actually the pregnancy beforehand that does it. Although I've noticed breastfeeding does make my breasts bigger, which may be some of the misconception that they are maybe seem a bit saggier from getting bigger. But sorry you guys, my little one's a little bit cranky today because she's cutting her first tooth. But oh, that reminds me. One thing that does not feel too nice when you're breastfeeding is when your children start to cut teeth. Yeah. As an experience with both my children, when they started to cut teeth is when I found it most difficult to breastfeed, is because they wanted to chew on almost anything, including my breast. Trust me, having your boobs bitten, no, that's not a good feeling. But despite that, I did keep breastfeeding until my oldest was 14 months, and I'm going to continue to feed her breast milk around the same age, as I did stop around 14 months with my oldest. So I'm going to tell you guys a little bit how I do off breastfeeding, because it can be a bit hard. At 14 months, I started to introduce cow's milk, actually at 12 months. And it was whole 3% cow's milk, and that I would put in a bottle. And I didn't have any problems with trying to get my oldest to take the bottle, but it was difficult at first. After the bottle, I started giving her a sippy cup, which went fine. And then after the sippy cup, I just switched to a regular cup. And then from now on, she drank from a cup from the time she was about 16 months until now, and she is 2.5. So that's how I did the weaning. Sorry, I can't explain it. I'm trying to hurry. She's that's all I You want to say hi? You want to say hi? That's pretty much all I have to say about breastfeeding for now, because I kind of have to shut the video off to go breastfeed her, actually. But if I come up with anything else, you guys, on breastfeeding, I'll be sure to make another video. If you have any questions about breastfeeding, please reply in a comment, and I'll try to answer your questions. If you guys like the channel, please subscribe, because there's new videos being put out all the time by me and Stephanie. So, yeah, thank you guys for watching, and yeah.